The next thing you need to do is actually do a virtual inspection, or if you have someone you trust, send them to the property to look at it. Now this is very important. Try not to skip this as much as possible, because there are certain details you might miss if you do not do this. Now if you're buying a property that is like an off plan, or you're even buying land, there's something you need to do that is very important. Do not just check the property they are selling to you. Ask them to show you what they have done in the past, because most times developers with track records you can trust them better than people that are just starting out. And if they don't have track record, it's a subtle tell that what you are doing is a lot more risky. If you want to buy an off-plan property, which one do you think is better to go with? A developer that has never completed a project and this is the first project they are doing, or another developer that has done 20 other projects in the past and can actually show you those projects? Which one do you think makes more sense to go with? It is very important that while you are investing your money, you move carefully to make sure that you are going with the option that makes the most sense. Now, does that mean the developer that does not have track record is a fraud? No, not necessarily. He might actually be a good person, he might actually deliver well, but it is just a lot more risky. I will tell you the truth, even us, when we did our first couple of projects, we struggled. But after delivering about 18 projects now, we've kind of mastered the art of delivery. We know when to start, when to finish, and how to go through all the problems. There's nothing that wants to happen that has not happened to me the past 5 years. There's nothing new anymore. Every day is the same thing that comes, and we have figured it out. Recently, we are working on delivering a project, a 3-story building, within 6 months. We're in the 3rd month of that project, and we're already moving to the 3rd floor just on the 3rd month. That's because we've mastered how to do it, because we've done 18 other buildings like that. At this point, you're already a professional. So you have to be very careful to make sure that you are going with a developer with track record, you are going with a partner with history. So do your live inspection, or you do a virtual inspection, and make sure you're checking both the current project and previous project. Now, if you're sending someone to do that check for you, you have to be very careful and make sure you trust the person, because what we've seen most of the time is people come in trying to do a check for their brother abroad, or their sister, or their family member abroad, and they are just not straightforward. What do we look for? They are not 100% concerned about the property and its legitimacy. They are usually more concerned about what would they get. Now, in some cases, that's fine, but I've seen cases where they do that to a point where they sacrifice the investment opportunity for the person who actually is investing over who will give me more money. And what's interesting is the people who want to defraud, the people who will not deliver, they are a lot more open to give you a lot more in terms of discounts and bribes on the side. So be careful who you are sending to represent you, so you do not fall risk of they prioritizing their selfish interest over yours. So when you send someone, or you do a virtual inspection yourself, you can see everything for yourself. It's easy to talk, but to show, it's a whole different ball game. Not everybody can show. So make sure whoever you're buying property from show you what they've done in the past, and you can see for yourself if they are the type, when they sell you land, they will abandon it for years, or they are the type that will actually do what they promise.